morning, everyone. Gina coming to you live in the Hive from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I realized I never created for today's event, so you guys had no clue what was happening. So if you happen to get the notification that I'm on, say hello, tell me where you're coming from, and fill me in on what's happening in your world. Okay, I'm coming up on my phone now, so let me get all set up. So let's see, what do we have going on? We have, for us demonstrators, today the new holiday catalog goes live. That's very exciting. And starting August 5th, we can, sorry, I want to double check this sale for you guys. We can start pre-ordering from the holiday catalog, so that's very exciting too. They are also going to be doing an in-color sale starting August 5th through the end of the month, and that's what I want to double check because that was just announced yesterday. I believe all in-color products are 20%, no, 15% off, sorry. So cardstock, markers, I think it's a DSP here, ribbon, all of those things that have the brand new 25 to 27 in colors in it are going to be 15% off for the month of August. So be on the lookout for that. It's time to stock up on your favorite in colors. Let's see, I'm going to shake things up a little bit in August here. I just lost my feed here. Okay. Hello, Karen. Like I said, I'm going to shake things up in August a little bit. We have, let's see. Actually, I'm going to show you what I have for July, and then that you can still order. And then we'll go into August a little bit, and then we'll get stamping. How's that sound? I got a lot going on here. Lots in my box. I got a box of goodies here for you guys today. But a lot of it you guys have seen already, so. Oh, absolutely, Karen. The countdown begins. I think we can see it at what, 2 o'clock Mountain Time? So somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock or 1 o'clock Mountain Time is when we can see the catalog today. So very, very excited to see what is going to be new. Okay, July, I have kits available. I have a couple kits left of the, uh-oh, where are all my cards? Here we go. Card Buffet. Card Buffet was 6 cards using new holiday online exclusives, and I brought a few old sets in to complete projects. So I have, so it's 6 cards for 32. So I have a couple sets left. I'm missing a card right here. Got stuck with all the blues. So these cards are available. I have, like I said, just a couple bit packs left. So if anyone's interested, you want to grab them, send me an email, message me on Facebook, and let me know. You also have till tomorrow to order, or excuse me, place your order for the Make a Memory Scrapbook Workshop class. In that class we take and we make 6 alternatives, scrapbook pages, and we make 5 cards with the kit. So here are our 5 cards that we made using the kit. And so when you place so it's a $70 order with me, and when you place that $70 order, you need to either add the kit to that order, or if you have the kit, you can order $70 worth of whatever you need, whether it's cardstock or glue or whatever, and you get an additional kit from me. So it includes card bases, some mats, die cuts, ribbons, gems, things like that. Here are the 5 cards, and here are our 6 layouts. Let's see if I can get them both on the page here. My phone paused for a second, so I didn't know if things were going bad. I had that problem on Friday. So here's one set of layouts. Here's the second set. And here is the third set. And then I give you, like I said, all these extra pieces. There's ribbon, there's gems, and this is a really, really fun kit. And we're actually going, I'm going to show you guys how to use flip flap. I forgot my flip flaps on Friday when I was here doing this class, so we're going to do a flip flap. And I think before I get into the June scrapbook class, we're going to do that first. But for August, I have, good morning, Miss Mary. I am using these cards quite a bit, but I have several different classes going on, and this works really great for them. So first off, I have, let's see, tomorrow I will be in Appleton, Wisconsin. I will be doing a class up at the Little Known Art House, where I'll be doing just these two cards, a watercolor class just for that. So if anyone is in that area, the Fox Cities area, and you want to join in on a card class, reach out to me. I still have a couple openings left there. Then we have bingo on Monday night. Anyone who is local and wants to join me in person, I thought this would be just a really, they were such nice summary cards. I love these cards. So those of you who can join me in person for bingo is $27. We play 6 games of bingo. 5 are traditional bingo. 1 is blackout bingo. There's prizes to go along with it. And the blackout bingo game, you get to a $20 gift certificate with that. So, and the more people we have, that changes how my prizes go and things like that. But I do need people to RSVP by Sunday with payment. Cost us $27. And then I will be back on August 13th, which is a Wednesday, and for technique, because everyone has been asking about watercoloring, and I had a lot of interest in it lately. I thought, let's do a watercolor class. And I'm going to bring these 2 cards in again because they are just beautiful cards and so fun to make. And because all my avenues are different, this gives those of you who are online a chance to make these. And those who can't be in Appleton with me in person, and those who can't be in person in the Hive, this gives you all an opportunity. So I'll have to-go kits available, whether you're local or far away. And I'm going to add 2 more cards to this class. So there'll be 2 other watercolor cards. Now, with that being said, for August, we've kind of gone through most of the kits. I think I had 1 or 2 kits left, and a lot of people kind of like, I don't want to do that kit, I don't want to do that kit. And that's fine. I think we'll do something a little bit different. So we're not going to do the workshop class next month, and I'm not going to do the traditional scrapbook class next month, but looking at doing an album using one of the Memories and More packs. And I was also asked if I would make an album with cardstock, do something like that. Someone had mentioned that they wanted me to use the banners and make that an album. So I'm looking into those 2 avenues, and I thought maybe, I guess I'll see what happens with this catalog. Maybe we would sneak in a fall card buffet or Stamp-a-Stack or something like that. So I'm looking into that. So just switching things up just a little bit for the month, and then the holiday catalog will be live for September. So we'll kind of go from there and line things up for the holidays. So that is kind of what I have coming in August. Like I said, changing it up, but I would love your guys' feedback on what you would like to see. These are 2 things that have been asked of me to do, so I thought this would be a great opportunity while we're kind of in flux here, having used most of the annual catalog stuff, and we're transitioning in to the holiday catalog coming out, that we would do things a little bit different. So I would love to hear your thoughts. on what you guys would like to see, or if you guys would like to see more 3D projects, things like that, or any other ideas. I'm always open to ideas of different things to try, or it's also been mentioned that people are wanting a sampler. Might do something like that also. So I'm kind of just floating in the air here yet, so as to what I want to do. So let me know your thoughts and what would interest you for August. So Mary, you're like, sign me up for an album class. Okay, will do. Let's see, what else do I have? I have one more thing to show you. I got this from Christina Heiser. She made this, and I thought it was so cute that I wanted to share it with all of you. She had an orange one left, and she thought it would be perfect for me. So she made this cute, making a calendar here, and she used the notes and totes here, the cute little tag on it, and then she put little treats in here. And I thought this was so cute and thought I would show this off to you guys. So Christina Heiser, if you're out there watching, thank you so much. I think this is absolutely adorable. So, you know, it's one of those things, you can have this calendar and there can always be your little treats when you need them, when you're at work or at home at your desk. So there's that. And let's see, I have, Leslie said you would like to see eclipse cards. I don't think I've done eclipse cards, so I will have to check into that, because I don't think I've done eclipse cards unless I know them by something else. So that would be an interesting thing too. You know, I always like to try new things. So if you guys got like a fun fold you want to see done or anything like that, please bring them my way, because I will definitely try them. So, all right. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take, and the scrapbook pages that we did on Friday, I'm going to take one of them out and we are going to add a flip flap to that. So we'll flip the camera around and do that. Now I'm going to use a 4x6. Flip flap. I just want to decide which one I want to do. So here's my page. Now, for those of you who have not used flip flaps, they come in multiple sizes. They come in 4x4, which is this size. They come in 3x4 and 4x6. And some come with the sticky adhesive on the top, and some come like this. It just depends how you want it to open. When they're square like this, the 4x4, it really doesn't matter, but it does matter when you use the 3x4 and the 4x6, how you're going to lay that out, okay? So we've got a 4x6 flip flap, and what the flip flaps allow you to do is add more photos to your pages. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can take your adhesive, adhere it like that. So you're going to tuck it under your mat and put it over the top and put it in your page protector. So here's our page protector. But that means that you would have to take your page out of your photo protector in order to flip it open, okay? Now I'm gonna move my glue dot because I put this together already, and like I said, I forgot to bring these on Friday. So you wanna make sure that when you're doing this that you don't have your mat glued all the way to the edge. You want to leave enough for you to slide this little flap under, okay? So I'm going to slide my page Oh, and I forgot something. So what can we're gonna use this and hope I don't cut too far. Okay, so at home, I used a cutting board, but I didn't bring that with me, so okay. So here's where our flip flap is gonna go. And it's gonna go like this, right? It would be easier when you slide your page in, it's actually easier if I did the top flap versus a side flap in this one. So, now that I just changed all that, hello! Crazy Lit Cat Lady is in the house. Okay, so I've moved my adhesive down. We've done this. I'm going to put this piece of paper here. Like I said, I slid in a cutting board. I have like a plastic cutting board at home, and that's what I used. And I have my razor blade. So I don't know what originally happened to my take your pick tool. No clue where it went. So this is your take your pick tool, and in it comes the stuff that, you know, has the gummy on the end that you can pick up. It's got the pokey end, and it has like a spatula on the end. And that's what comes with your take your pick tool. Now they have an additions kit that you can get that comes with a little straight blade here. It also comes with a wheel that does stitching, and I don't remember if there's one more, but I've got the straight blade here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a ruler, and I'm gonna stand up here, and I hope my head doesn't get in the way. And you wanna go slightly longer than your mat. And I'm just gonna lightly, you don't have to push super hard, go along the edge. And I'm gonna slide this piece of paper down. Actually, I should be okay. So now I've cut a slit. And this didn't cut all the way through yet on this edge. So I've cut a slit going all the way across. And like I said, it's a little bit longer than my mat. Now I can pull my page out. Take the adhesive back. Now this is super strong, sticky stuff, so once you put it down, it's down. So now we've got our flap on. And then when I slide my page up, I'm going to slide your flip flap through that little slit. So now I'm coming to the point. turn it sideways. Okay, so here's my slit down here, and I'm pulling that flip flap through. Now you can take and pull. I got too many moving parts on here. I got a post-it back here that keeps flipping up. And slide your page up. Like so. So now, this is on the outside. So you can put a picture on this side, you can put a picture on this side, and you can put a picture down here. Or you could leave this full of journaling here, and then when you flip it open, you could put a photo and a photo. Or you could put a photo, journaling, and a photo. So completely up to you how you want to do this. And you could do this with every single photo on this page. So that's how easy it is to use your flip flaps. So anyone who has ordered this kit so far, just know that you're going to get a 4x6 flip flap. You will need your own page protector, but you will get a flip flap in your kit. So you'll be able to play at home with a flip flap. So what do you guys think of that? This is the first time that I brought these flip flaps in and actually used them for a scrapbook page. I did a whole class actually, I don't remember when. It had to be in April, I believe, because we had seen it at Onstage, and we did 4 cards using flip flaps. So that is how you use flip flaps. Okay, scrapbook page for the month. I thought we'd do something fun and summery. So, and you know, we just had that 2-tone cardstock on sale. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to use that cardstock. And we have some pool party and crumb cake that we're using. So I have several pieces here that I think they were each 3 inches long. And then I split them in half by tearing them. Okay, so I have 1 piece of crumb cake, and there were 2 of pool party. And you can see you've got a light side and you've got a dark side and a light side. Now with my sand, I don't necessarily want a white edge with it. I don't know why, but I just want more of like you have ripples in the sand. So I'm going to put my dark piece down here, and I'm only going to put adhesive on the bottom so that I can tuck the other pieces into it. Diane and Janet here, they're being so good. They're trying to be so quiet while they're working hard, kidding up over there.
We haven't been together for a while, so we're really being...
You know, sometimes there's a lot to say when you don't get to see each other all the time. And then there's times you're together all the time and you're like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, we never say, ah.
No, we don't.
Okay, so I am just butting it up enough that to make sure that I don't have any white showing through. So I don't have any white on my edge and no white cardstock coming through, okay? So I did a light, or a dark, and then a light. Now I'm gonna bring in my pool party here, but I want the white to show because, you know, it's like cool waves. So I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna have light and dark. And maybe some adhesive going through. We'll have to use the eraser. Mary says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Mary.
Mischievous Mary.
Mary Lemke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She's
She's mischievous, all right.
I think she just loves life.
She does.
There you go.
She was full of adventure when she came here, that's for sure. Taking my kids up to the lighthouse,
Oh.
drowning them in the pool. All good stuff. Bella enjoyed every moment of that, Mary. She thinks we're no fun now that you've been here. Thanks. There we go. So now we've got our waves of the ocean. We have our sand. And then I thought we needed a little bit of sunshine. So we're going to put this up here. But I want to add one more thing. Now you wouldn't have to do this at home, but I would like to. So if I can find it, it's right here. We have sunshine vibes, and we have these really cool sun rays in there, and I would like some sun rays on my sunshine. Now, if you didn't want to do that, maybe you'd want to add, just take a blending brush or a sponge dauber, and you could add a little yellow halo if you wanted to. Mary's coming back in September. I got to keep the pool open for her. She's going to take Bella out there and put her to work. So I'm going to chance this here and hope it turns out good. Mary, you're loving this page. See, this you can put some more pool pages on when you were here, or when you were tubing down the river with Gina. I'm going to put my sunshine like that. And like I said, we're going to pray that this turns out. Hoping for the best. This is one of those last minute ideas that I had as I was looking at packing everything up this morning. Like, oh, wouldn't that be cool, as I saw it sitting there. Oh, I probably shouldn't have glued this down. Okay. I need to find a white piece that's about this size. See, you guys learn all sorts of things from me, what not to do when you're with me. So don't put your sunshine down if you're going to do that. I'm going to use a pencil, I think. Oh, I'm afraid to use a green one. She's got green ones in here. Is this one red, regular pencil? So I'm going to really lightly kind of go along the edge here of my circle. Turn around, yes, it could be a sunset. Now, Mary, I didn't have all the colors of a sunset, but that was my original idea, was to make a sunset. So now I can put my sun rays around here.
This is killing me. So isn't that interesting? So this is what we're up to now. Yeah.
Let's see.
I'd have to go outside and come back in.
And I guess I'm not looking for this to be completely perfect. I'm just looking to add a few yellow little dashes. There we go. So maybe you're not into scrapbooking, but you could easily take this layout and turn it into a card, right? Hello, Judy from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. And now you can put your sunshine on. Actually, you want to erase your pencil mark first. Just in case it shows through. There we go. Add a little wink of Stella to that. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. All right. Now, guess what else I have for all of you? We better put some more glue. I kind of glued things a little. I should have put glue on the other side. Instead of the front side on these ones. There we go. And you want to make sure with your sand that you leave this open because we're going to tuck a little something in there. But first, we are going to bring in our scratch paper. And you know those really cool party dies that we have with the banners and the letters? I brought those letters in and we spelled out summer fun like this, and we're going to do an ombre. Now, here's your, you guys can vote. Do you guys like the darker ombre with the darker on the top? Or do you like it where it's a little bit softer? Take your vote. Mary, are you yelling it? Anyone, anyone? So I've got Timid Tiger and Pumpkin Pie with our color lifter. I'm going to go with something a little bit softer. So we're going to do the light Timid Tiger and put the dark Timid Tiger back. Mary says either one. Now, if you didn't like orange, like I love orange, you could easily do blues. You could do Pool Party and Summer Splash, or you could do shades of pink, or you could do shades of yellow, whatever you would want to do. So I am just going to line up my letters so I can go boom, boom, boom. Or attempt to. Oh, Karen thinks I should do lighter on the top and darker on the bottom. That would be an option too. Can I turn my S around? So this is what Karen is saying, right, Karen? Lighter on the top and darker on the bottom. So I started with darker on the top, but that would be cool too, to work your way darker. And it almost gives it like kind of a sunset vibe to it. So that's kind of cool too. Because I can't flip my S around, I'm gonna go with darker on the top so all my letters are the same. But there's options here. You guys can do whatever. You could cut it out of cardstock if you wanted to, but we're doing this. So here is my light Timid. And so I'm going, you know, roughly about a third of the way down. I'm not looking to have them, they don't have to be exact. Oops. Now don't color it on the wrong ones though. Orange is the best color. I know it is. so that's our light timid. Now we're gonna bring in our dark peach pie. And as you guys can see, I'm being messy, I'm being, you know, I'm just going crazy over here.
Ignore the girl over here.
Oh, I'm not ignoring her. She's so much fun.
Ignore the problem child to your right.
Oh, you're causing problems, Diane. That's the best part. Okay, now we'll take our light peach pie and finish up.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. I'm like, if you can grab that without dumping them all over,
Yeah, how about that?
look at you.
Check it out.
And then on the bottom of these, I'm just going to take a little bit of color lifter. Oh, kitties are here to join too. On Friday, he was definitely wanting to be on screen. He was not digging that I was not sharing the screen with him.
Because it's about Tigger.
Right? Mary, now you need to buy more blends. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help spend your money. So just think of all the different color combinations you could do with this. And I use the brush end side just because it's wider and I can color more surface at the same time, okay? And then of course you want to Wink Estella these up. Oops. So I'm going to take my color lifter now. And I'm just going to lighten up the edges a little bit. There's that. They love me today. They can't get enough. They just want to be over here by me.
We do.
How many cats and people can you
I'm like, we got a whole party going on in this little corner. Well, see, we got the whole party in here. Diane's here, Janet's here. We got kitties underfoot. Like, everyone is here right now.
There's 6 bodies in this
Yep.
little 6x6
So
spot.
if you guys know, if you've been in the hive, you know this is not a big space. Throw a chair in here and some boxes on the floor. This just doesn't always go so well. Okay, so we got all of our letters done. Hopefully I've spelled the word, I'll spell everything correctly. Okay, so that piece is garbage. Now we're gonna spell out our summer. Look at, doesn't that look so cool? So this is pretty much going to take up our entire page. Mary says hello, everybody.
Yes, the kitties love her.
So there we go. We got a nice hot summer day. So I'm going to flip these all over now that I've spelled the word summer correctly. I did that one time. I was stamping with all of you and got it all down and glued on, and then someone said, "And you spelled it wrong." I forgot a letter because it was hidden underneath, and you know, that happens.
Tigger.
Uh-oh, Tigger's getting into trouble. He's gonna get kicked out pretty soon. Not that he cares. He does care. They get mad. They kind of like, they beg at the door to come out and play.
you're not going.
Oh, he wants his water. The other day he was trying to drink my soda because I wouldn't turn the faucet on while I was here. I had too much of a mess. I was afraid he was going to walk with wet paws all over everything.
There.
I don't find one there. At the top.
Oh, before you put your letters down, hold up. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited. I want to put this all together. Got lots of pieces in this kit. We are going to put this little piece of greenery. So we're going to pretend it's, you know, that green grass that grows out of the sand, you know. And I didn't cut it very good. I somehow got it off the page a little bit, so mine's falling apart a little bit. But when I send your kits to you, they won't be like that. So this is where I say make sure to leave this top flap open a little bit so you can glue. I have glue on my fingers and I keep popping it up every time I... There we go. We're not going to touch it anymore. And then I've got a sand dollar. So I did bring in a few seashells and stuff from some older sets. I think this is, I don't remember which one I pulled out. By the Sea and Friends Are Like Seashells.
The thing is in here, 'cause
I know, they're not the dollar.
I just wanted something
It's not in there.
else in here. I didn't know what. And a seashell or a starfish here. What is this? This isn't a starfish. This is a sand dollar. Was what I was looking for. So we're gonna put that down there. Now you can start laying your letters down. What I should do is start backwards. That's what I should do. And work my way. That way I know that I've got enough room.
we're gonna be short these days. Big time. Big time short.
How many does it say?
That's what I need to show you guys. So I actually did a class back at the very end of June with the banners that are in this bundle, and they turned out really cool. I think I'm going slightly higher.
Okay,
So that would be 20,
20, here it is. See for short piece. The main thing is to make sure that it's done and firm. So you just put this right on top of the green. And
My S can go just a little bit higher then.
Let's check on this.
Are you all having patience with me while I glue my letters down here or try to get them on straight? Okay, so we've got some summer. I think think that's as straight as I'm getting it. Okay, so there we go. Isn't this cool? Okay. There we go. So summer is on. Now you're gonna have like flowers and seashells and all of that to put on. But we're gonna go and start our other page. We actually have, you're gonna put a 5x7 photo. On here. So this is gonna go like that. So we'll put this down. So pretend this is your photo. One really large photo for this layout.
I don't do any of these at the moment.
Thank you, Karen. There we go. So we've got a few seashells we're gonna add in stuff, but I wanna lay things out on the other page and see how I want things to go. So this page, we have a piece of the pool party, and this is all I did. On this one, those I split in half, and this one I'm just taking a little bit off at each edge. And you have to decide if you want the light side or the dark side. So depending which side you want to show will depend which way you tear. So I have the light side facing me and I'm tearing towards me. If I wanted, I would flip it over the other way if I wanted the dark side, because I want that white edge to show. And then this is gonna go in the center, and then we have 3x4 photos.
Oh, boy. I hope you guys really short.
I cut an extra one.
Like, start on this end.
I think two.
Oh, no. It was-
And all those.
And all these. So
And
one.
one here.
Should we check them?
Okay, so that's about how that's gonna be. Now you wanna make sure, cause I'm gonna tuck this pool party underneath my mats where it goes over. It doesn't go over a lot, but just a little bit. So I wanna make sure that I'm leaving some room for me to tuck that photo in.
As I'm like, getting a white down.
And I chose to
It fell down.
put the light side down, but you could put the dark side down. Depends which side you want to be on, the light or the dark.
So then we are short 20. I wonder if this only said 140.
That looks pretty straight. We'll flip this over and I'll do the other ones.
60. Like that.
Sorry, I intercepted you. No, you don't get it.
I just want to be up here.
Oh, they're singing over there now. Nice thing is that your liquid glue, you've got a little bit of time to do some wiggling of it if you need to. Okay. So I think they're on here as straight as they're gonna be. Like I said, I am going to chuck a little bit here, and then we're gonna push it up and tuck it up. Or maybe just do it like this. How's that sound?
There's another one.
Okay. Hopefully we find one more, so it's 20. How'd you find that? Was it just hanging?
It was like this.
So there we go, we got that. Now we've got, put some dimensionals on our fun. So who's got some summer photos they could put in this layout right away? I know Mary does. Mary's had all sorts of fun this summer.
Ask Mary if she's making any unexpected trips to the Hive in August.
Mary, they would like to know, are you making any unexpected trips? I was told no. She was gonna maybe lay low in August.
Okay,
But-
asking for a friend.
You know, Mary, we really think you should just come in August. I mean, you were here in July, you'll be here in September.
Big party.
There's a big party, and who's more fun to have at a party than Mary?
Right? She brings the fun into dysfunctional.
Yes.
And Jeannie, too. Yeah.
So, we've got a little tote here that I've made. This is from the Notes and Totes. So this is the larger one. I just folded in. You got 2 score lines here. This score line here, we just leave, and then you get these pieces here that glue on straight, and then I put this on, and there's a bottom piece here. I cut that entire bottom piece off to make this. So we've got that. And I thought we would do that. So now, I mean, we've done the hardest part of this whole layout already. Now it's just adding in all of these little pieces. Ooh, she's trying to convince her husband for August 17th. Whoop, whoop. And you gotta go see the grandkids. Like, tell him you'll go see the grandkids, and then you'll make your way here. The pool will still be open in August. I'm just saying, Mary.
We're just gonna do them as stacked on top. We're gonna start counting. We'll pick these 20 after we get this stuff, because I feel like it's not worth it to keep piling off to the side.
So I just cut a dimensional in half. We're gonna lay some sunglasses on there.
Was that 20?
Yourself, these guys too.
And you could, technically, if you wanted to, you could cut those flaps off. You don't need them. Okay, so we'll tuck that in right there. Now we have some flowers, some seashells, some starfish, all sorts of fun.
So, what's wrong? Oh, yeah. Good, good. Does it work though if it gets flipped up? No. Yes, 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 it will. Oh.
Oh, I could probably glue my letters down, right, guys?
It's okay, unless she messes me.
We're going so slow.
So,
I won't be able to come this way.
we're gonna add here our fun,
Wow, that's going on.
because we're having fun in the sun.
Are you looking at them? As you put them down?
I was looking,
But
but
I just wanna make sure, 'cause I
I don't know what I'm
answered
looking for. And that the edges aren't even with the big color.
Is my N upside down? I don't think so.
The base.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is. Haha. See, this is why I need you guys.
I didn't say first.
My N was, you see, the darker side's supposed to be towards the top. Otherwise I would have laid it down wrong.
Right, and you know because you put it up against.
So there we go, there's that. Now we're just gonna take and pop up all these little goodies here.
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh. No,
Oh, it's the other side. Yeah, that's right.
There's that.
that would be nice, but I have yours.
Oh.
That.
Okay, maybe not.
This is the fun part. We're just kind of putting stuff randomly here and there, wherever it kind of fits here. And
I think it's covered up,
Oh, okay.
as long as the edges are fine.
I hate to do it, I mean, it looks like
If
someone's a coffee cup out of it.
I know. Da-da-da.
dot dot, not a lot. She's saying dot dot over there, so I'm helping them out.
I'm seeing things.
No,
It's
it's not
fine.
okay.
It's not okay?
Let me see.
They sound confused over there. And Kitty's up trying to cause trouble over there. Up in the corner of the windsill where they're laying all of their projects down. Okay,
Whoa.
so this page is pretty much
Something's got it, I know.
done. Maybe I will,
Yeah, that's actually what.
we'll see. We'll see what I'll add to the other page.
Or a chair.
So we're gonna add a few. These are the strawberry slush gems. Like that.
Just lay down in there. Okay. Put your box. So I'm missing on these two.
Thanks for cooking.
I have a handful.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, there's a pile here, do two.
I think we need some gems on our purse, right?
Okay, two.
Count carefully.
This is actually something that I made up. This is not a kit from any of the catalogs. This is my own kit, Joanne. So if you're wondering that, this is my monthly class that I just kind of create my own thing. And
You should have 22. The top, you're gonna be too short.
but this is a kit that you can purchase. Kits are $26 plus $6 for shipping.
This one we beat up.
I have 19 here.
Okay. Make sure, then we might double one up.
Okay, so here's this one. Now we're gonna go back over to our first one. Ta-da! And now we're gonna add those colors in here, so. I think this is going to go. I cut off a little bit of the seashells, so we're working at hiding its little imperfection.
These are ruby, I like that on it, I don't like that. It's covered up. It's not. I mean, and Diane says nice to not give it to them goofy.
They get the goop off.
Yeah, but it's more professional.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Or maybe we won't worry about it. We'll just tuck it in like that.
No brothers of yours. They're all brothers. Yeah, your mama's a slut.
Oh, kitties are getting some love. Can you hear that back there, guys?
I think you ready,
They're getting spoiled right now.
You got 19,000.
So we need three more.
That there. So I'm just taking these pieces and just kind of chucking them in random spots like you would. You see how the seashells are when you go to the beach? They're chucked in randomly here and there.
Your mama has 47 kids from 23 different dads.
Yeah, and 6. It's first, 6.
Oh. Well, baby, what? Look at them, what they got.
On top here.
It's the, we're going straight.
I think one. Oh, you know what? We might just tuck a few, right? Right here. I just got a couple left. So there we go. A little summer lovin' with this layout. Just want this seashell just peeking through. Just a little bit like that. There we go. And then all we have to do is add some gems.
Did it work?
Yep. Okay, well, this looks good. Let's move it off. Yeah.
So such a fun, summery layout. Full of color. Like I said, if you didn't like orange, you could do other colors here and ombre them. Don't forget to add some Wink of Stella. So this is what we have for the July scrapbook class. How fun. So bright and colorful. So these kits will be available to order until
Yeah.
Monday, August 4th. Cost, like I said, is $26 plus $6 for shipping. Unless you've got kits that you want shipped with Christine, we can reduce that shipping a little bit for you. Anyone have any questions about today's layouts? I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did a couple little fun techniques. We used that two-tone paper and layered that up. We did some ombre letters here. And like I said, just tucking in those seashells and that. So really, really fun. So that is what I have for you guys today. So as always, don't forget to like and follow me on Facebook. And make sure that you are following me on Facebook. That is where I send my updates. I've been announcing this a lot lately because I've noticed a lot of people, actually a couple people brought it to my attention that, you know, I don't see your posts and stuff that often. How can I see them more? And I realized that they only liked my page, but they weren't following it. And I know you can do different settings too, where you can set it to see first. So make sure you guys are doing that.
So what you're
when you're following my page. If you guys want kits, if you have questions, you guys can always email me or call me. Oh, let's see, what else do I have for you guys? I think that's it. Don't forget, starting August 5th, we're gonna have the in color sale. So if you, and that is only for the 25 to 27 in color. So Cloud Cover, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, and one of my favorites, I didn't think it would be my favorite, but Secret Sea. It is like the new black. So I use that all the time. So reach out if you guys want any of those things. Remember, I have the class in Appleton. You can still sign up today if you're interested. Those of you who are in that area would like to join. Bingo is on Monday, don't forget. You need to RSVP by Sunday if you want to get in on that. Cost is $27 for that. And then on the 13th of August will be technique class, and we'll be doing watercoloring. So thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had fun, and I will see you again. Well, I'll see you online again in 2 weeks. So thanks, guys.